Aw, get the fucky.
Okay. So, where we last left off, you guys were in room 12. Going,
I got.
or no, 17.
We were going to 17 from 12.
No, 12 is the kitchen. You guys were in the mess hall with 17.
Oh, okay. Kung Pao, where can I watch it? Fuck! You know what, I might buy that on YouTube and just watch it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought I saw it advertised on YouTube. Thingy.
Too fat lip, aka. Fucking.
My friend says Moogle probably had it coming.
Fucking Steve Odekert. He was an idiot. I loved it. And then you got Steve Odenkirk and fucking Nobody. That's great.
So, you guys gonna found
Okay.
some devices that are of found some silverware.
Bubbled. Let's see. Oh yeah, right. We. You know what? I would like actually. So we're currently in 17. So I'm creating a. I'm mentally having Citron mentally make a note, i.e., me typing down a list of every room thus we've visited. Okay.
There
Oh
we
hi.
go.
Did you enjoy your hand job? Anyways, I would like to perceive more. Let me get a dice roll for you.
Alright.
I want to. I'm really curious and nosy. I don't care if it's a fail. I just want to roll. Yay! 21.
5.
I win, right? Shit. Damn it. I was gonna be like 21. Blackjack. Yeah.
Yeah.
21. Hit me.
Ah! My ear. You said hit you.
Hit
I
me.
thought I hear the dog barking in the other room for me making a noise. I guess that's a win.
What you win is
I mean, he's being nosy. Like he's not afraid to look under tables and
Tennis.
shit. But he always has his prepared stab. It's worth noting that he always has that one hand ready to stab with that fucking knife.
okay.
He's
So-
small. He's got to be wary of predators that hide in vents because he doesn't weigh a lot.
As you're looking around, you notice that the screws for the vents are actually like worn out, like they're stripped, and you can actually rattle the vent.
Also, I sent some.
Oh
shit.
no. So, can everybody hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Oh, I'm so full.
Guys, we have a loose vent here. And then Zitron thinks about crawling in it, and then looks up. Yeah, I don't think those would fit.
Yeah, I don't think I could fit in there either. She just kind of pushes up her tits some.
And he couldn't fit either because he's
Shadow
old.
went 4-bit.
Shadow.
I am on my way home.
Shadow's mic can't decide if it wants to be obnoxiously loud or impossibly
Or maybe
quiet.
it's just 2-bit at this point.
You're honestly right. Okay.
Yeah, I am driving home. I just got done with dinner with Blair. We had steak, baked potato, corn on the cob, and salad.
That sounds tasty.
About to
That
be eating
sounds
dust, your
delightful, and
character
also
doesn't.
would kill me.
What?
You're about to be eating dust. Your character doesn't move.
Yeah. So, what is going on?
Room
Are we
17.
in the same room?
still in the mess
I
hall.
knew we should have brought a damn
Okay.
drone with us to investigate the vents with.
And they found a squeaky vent.
Zitron kind of wants to pry the squeaky vent off, but there's no point because nobody can fit down there.
Well,
I mean, he could theoretically fit in one direction if he stayed still, but like, he'd be safe from anything coming ahead of him because it's just going to get stabbed. But if something sneaks in behind him, he's fucked.
I can kind of imagine him attempting to squeeze in and just turning his horns diagonal, his head diagonally to get his horns in the two opposite corners. Just barely sneaking through. Just,
You gotta remember, his horns go like kind of come up like curved blades rather than out.
They're Kopesh shaped.
Yeah. They're the kind that you do not want to get gored with because how they're designed, they will hook everything.
mhm.
Plus, he's got all those bracelets and stuff on them, all the fancy jewelry. So probably who knows? It might be made of lead or some shit. You might get metal poisoning, rapid onset metal allergen.
AKA getting shot.
And when you're done with your slaves for the day, you can hang them up on a rack. How convenient.
You joke? He's been hung up by his horns before.
Like bad slaves go on the timeout rack. Shink. You just hung by the horns. Yeah.
Alright. Well, I guess we'll just make note of this vent here. And then Zitron's gonna kind of slowly flip a table and slide it over the vent.
Did I hear a bing?
And then sets a
Yeah.
chair on it. There we
That's
go.
my gas gauge. The
That way,
gas
if
gauge
something
don't work
comes
right.
sprinting out of the vent behind him, it's gonna hit a table.
That is a 50-foot long table. Go ahead and get physicality.
Yes, small lizard. So the one thing I can't roll low on is physicality with an 83. I don't know. I can't get below like 70s on it. I've tried. A lot.
I mean, it makes sense considering your background.
Eh.
So that's
Yeah,
a
but his
success.
smarts make sense. Why he's not very perceptive or smart sometimes. Got combat sense, but he ain't much for super intelligence. He's slowly learning. Need more PC cleaner because a fucking cat keeps shedding on my keyboard.
I know the
Just
thing.
go to Best Buy and buy like the 3-pack.
Like, it gets dusty because we have, like the calcium rock in the driveway and stuff. So
Mhm.
that white powdery rock, maybe a little bit of gypsum mixed in when they dump the loads that they flatten out and make it. And they go out there and wallow around and get all comfy to scratch themselves, and they come in here and rub on me. And when they do that, they throw hair and dust all over my electronics that I have to constantly wipe down. But I can't wipe down the nooks and crannies of the keyboard here because my fingers are fat.
Get you one of the forge blowers. Big baffled one.
Oh,
Like a
yeah.
bellow.
Yeah.
Get you a bellow for like the fireplace. Just whoosh, whoosh.
Okay.
If you get a good one, it might even rip your keys off.
True.
That's why you get the cheapish one.
One's like $500.
So he's done doing that, and he's willing to progress.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Our next area we're gonna go from 17 was the open doorway to 22. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is open.
Yeah. Suspicious, but stab is at the ready.
It's highly suspect.
Actually, I never rolled for how long that knife is. How long is it? I'm gonna go with a D20 because the standard dagger is up to like 18 inches. Tip to end, it is 17 inches. Okay, so 17 inches. That's about right.
That's respectable.
Came from a baby sandworm because, they make swords out of the actual adult teeth. Fucking lances out of the big ones.
Okay.
Storeroom? Question mark?
No, nothing like that.
Hmm.
Oh,
This
great. For
appears a control room. There's a singular swivel chair in the middle of the room, surrounded by consoles on all sides. All the screens look dark, but many of the consoles have a light steadily blinking, or turned on or off. There's a bunch of dials, and it all looks very analog. Could probably compact the functions of this one down into something that could fit in your hand.
Jade's gonna peek over Citroen. Talk about old school. Holy hell.
Mm. It's almost like the station is 500 or so years old.
Yeah, true. So,
Okay. At that mention, go ahead and give me a knowledge check. Jade.
okay, give me 1 second. Let me pull up my dice roller while I'm driving.
Alright, got my headset charging while I'm doing this. You still hear me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, I just want to make sure that when I plug this in to charge, it didn't try to fucking cut its signal off.
peanut brittle is delicious.
Hurry up. Break the law faster.
Alright, I'm. Roll a d100. Roll a die. There we go. Okay.
I could have rolled for you.
Yeah,
Guaranteed you
I.
fail.
I no, I got a 69.
Nice.
All right.
Mhm.
While this station is old, don't remember anyone ever mentioning it over 1,000 years old, because that's around when humanity started poly or uh molecule-based circuits, which this is all like stuff from even before the 2000s back on Earth.
Jade's gonna kind of step into the room. This ship's older than 500 years old.
Mm.
This is old Molly circuits. This station, or at least this room, is over 1,000 years old.
Or maybe they had budget cuts.
But that's
You never know.
Like
yes,
major
we've
serious
advanced
budget.
beyond the need for currency, but we're still giving you budget cuts from the company.
No, this was from like the late 2000s.
Big brain, it's just the ISS.
And she's gonna sit down in the swivel chair.
My headcanon is that what the station is. It's the ISS and they expounded, or they built around it and expounded upon its design and made it into a hub station that then got fucked off because probably America was being nosy with, warp tech.
Fucking dredged it out of the ocean where it landed back in 2000 something.
Yeah.
Threw it back out into space.
Yeah, bitch, your service ain't done all right. Nobody gets away from Uncle Sam that easy.
Get back up there.
All right, now we've been in
Porcupine.
22. Right? Literally went to fucking Saturn, retrieved its corpse, and started turning it into another station. Some like buoy. Just fucking. We would do that.
We would.
We need to go retrieve Rovi.
Give him like full military honors and shit, and bury him in like the cemetery in Arlington, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
There's gonna be like an action burial service for fucking was it Expedition or Explorer, one of the rovers on Mars.
Yeah, the
Mars
rover.
rover. Yeah.
Because the last transmission was it's getting dark.
Well, it was a lot more computerized than that. The engineer that stated that had a nice poetic spin on the actual data.
Yeah, but still.
It
I
was
mean,
more like
technically,
light levels coming to dim charge at sustainable level, entering something basic like that.
Yeah.
the equivalent of it passing away from old age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, it was only supposed to last, what is it, 8 months?
Oh yeah, no, those things live way longer than they were.
Little fucker just refused to die and lasted 60 years or some shit?
Yeah.
It was something like that. It's because they didn't know about the surface dust devils yet, so the infrequent cleaning of the solar panels actually kept it operational long. And I think at some point it actually like lost a tire. it like
Kept
it
I
on
think
trucking.
the wheels jammed,
it
but
got
it
a
didn't
flat.
lose it.
She just kept on trucking and didn't stop.
Yep.
I was legit. I mean, like, the last few years have sucked. We lose the rover, and then we lose Betty White, who literally went down swinging and took the entirety of a year with her.
Oh, the Queen of England has COVID.
Yep.
Oh
Don't
no,
worry.
it's
They'll
happening.
sacrifice. Listen, they're going to sacrifice a child to the Emerald Throne, and she'll be fine.
No, they said that they're gonna hook her life support up to her throne.
Oh my
Holy
Jesus.
terror is upon us.
The age of terror is upon us. The emperor shall rise.
I'm not entirely surprised the Queen of England caught it eventually, since she does
Yeah.
like to make public appearances. But still, like what?
Trust me. All right, listen. She survived the Second World War and an attempted People's Revolution and all that. She'll survive. She'll be fine. All right, she outlived her own child. It's not hard to do when you literally kill them, though.
Yeah.
I'll fuck you.
When
I
you-
don't care who it is. She assassinated Diana because she didn't want to get usurped.
Mm-hmm.
Because Diana would have actually done something with the country. Unlike the current rulers who's like took 30 fucking years to join us in the digital age while America's drowning the world in Google. Okie dokie. So this is analog and it's old. I've made a note of that, and because of that, Zitron's immediately going to be nosy.
Jade's gonna sit down in the swivel chair
Yeah,
and face like the main like computer console.
I didn't mention anything when you said you sat down. Utter. It's like every other speaker you've sat in.
Okay. Except probably Dusty.
Not even Dusty.
Not even Dusty.
Well, okay, maybe it's Dusty down at.
No, it's fine. I don't mind it down here. It's okay.
And she's gonna see if she can bring power back to the console,
What?
or at least try to turn on.
Zitron's taller than Jade. By like 5 inches.
Because Jade's 5'4".
Wait, hold on.
No, wait, I forget. I'm gonna have to look at my sheets when I get home.
Oh, excuse me. No, he's 5'1".
Hmm.
God, he's small.
I love the meme of just 5'11", absolute function, 6-foot giant.
Right?
Sure. Is he here?
I haven't
Not
heard
yet,
them.
no.
They're here in.
Oh, okay. I don't know. So,
Okay, so Jade is attempting to bring back online. What do you do exactly? All these knobs and dials in front of you. There's screens that off.
welcome
Well,
back,
she's
Jade.
gonna look for like a power switch or like a power button, like with the little like the circle, the like almost circle with the like little line in it.
The binary symbol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it working now?
Yes, it
Yes.
is.
God fucking
I
damn it.
speaketh and here
Four.
appear.
Peanut brittle.
Discord can go
Boneless
fuck
chicken.
themselves, bunch of useless douchebags.
It. Okay, so there's some of those on the brain has encountered error text.dif.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. Let me zone out.
Thanks. Okay, so there's power buttons on the computer screen, and there's a couple on front of you themselves, but they are actively blinking, like I said, with some of the lights. So it's fair to say that it's at least getting electricity.
Well, she's gonna push one of them that's by the screen to see if it comes on.
Alright, it will slowly come on. I mean, slow compared to some of the devices you're used with.
Yeah.
And it
Nuts.
presents you with a very scenic, deep rolling hills, sky, and white clouds, and an
Oh,
utterly blank text.
A simpler time.
Simplify.
this is archaic, man.
Oh my god, it's running Vista.
Jade.
Still
Oh
better
my
than Windows 8.
god. I. Who made this program, cavemen?
Let's. It actually takes milliseconds for the icons to load up on them, and there's only a few of them.
What do we got?
Well, let's got a text editing document, have a script editing document, got a 3D modeling program that you've never heard of called Blender,
Hmm.
and there's another program that apparently, whatever the name was at some point, it got changed to just XR5.
She's gonna click on the text editing thing, see if there's been any recent work on it or if anything's been written down in it. Is there a mouse or something?
Go ahead and give me a perception.
Citroen, roll for me.
Okay.
36.
Negative modifier. Go. No, I'm messing with you. Up
I got a
97, I guess.
okay, so 97 plus 1, so 98. I know I
98.
got a plus 1 in my perception.
Says he's on his way home. Immediately hears self checkout from Walmart.
No, that's my gas gauge. It don't work right.
It's a bit dumb.
Okay. So you don't immediately see the mouse, but when you feel around under the leg space on the desktop here, you can actually feel a slide out tray of some kind, and pulling it out, you see a keyboard and mouse. And damn, this keyboard and mouse must be an old wherever they dug this trash heap out of, because it's yellowed
Oh,
gray.
ah, ah. She's gonna
This-
move the mouse around and see where it is on the screen, where the little mouse icon is on screen.
Oh my god, it's so slow. But there it is, right in the middle. It
All right,
takes
well,
you
there it
like
is.
3 swipes across the little mouse pad to get it to like an
She's gonna pick it up, see if it's a sensor or a ball.
some asshole put a picture on the sensor.
Oh, you bitch. Whoever did this, you're an asshole, and your mom's a hoe.
You had to seem to
She's
be
gonna
having some
she's gonna
troubles
take
over there, dude.
No, jackass. Whoever was the jackass, someone put a piece of tape on the sensor of the mouse. She's gonna take the piece of tape off.
That mouse has a sensor?
Yes. This old mouse, this kind of these kind of mice have a little laser that you use that tracks where it is and where it goes. All right, so I'll be back in a second. I'm about to head inside.
Okay.
Just hear. Oh, damn it! I will hold my joke for a moment later.
Let it simmer. Let it get stronger. And
The mouse knows where it is because it knows where it is not.
no. It's like
Missile
that
knows what it
SCP.
is.
No.
Vivian, get me up real quick.
Okie dokie, let's see this. And do I have any bonus? I rolled a 62. And this perception. Oh, I only have one fail in that so far.
You
Alright,
need
so
more.
That thing works.
Join me.
total of 62.
Okay. That is a success.
The bird knows where it is because it knows where
A
it is not.
spike on the net
no.
channel, and for a second, you can actually hear the sound of thunder coming from outside the ship.
So she's going to blink a couple of times and look out there to see if she can see anything that might have produced that thunder sound.
Perception check.
Okie dokie.
We
40.
believe in your perceptions.
It
40.
was a 40.
40. Okay. Mark that as a fail. Can't see anything out there besides just empty space.
Hmm. So she's going to mention it. She's, Captain, I saw a spike in the soul net, and I thought I heard something that sounded like thunder, but I didn't see anything that would have caused it.
Well, that's not unheard of. Go ahead and check back in. Might be something going on with the engine.
All right, I'll do that. And so she makes her way down into engineering or up into engineering. I don't remember which
Well,
direction.
it's kind of both.
Ah,
Technically,
blah.
overall, it's down. Because you have to go up the ladder and then down the stairs and then all the way down the spiral, or you could cut across to the top of the blocks.
I am now in my room.
Welcome back.
Oh, that's why you're so loud. God, Dabbot.
All right, so once she makes her way in there, she's going to do a quick inspection, looking for anything that seems out of place.
Alright. Addition, perception check, and a knowledge check.
Perception is 24,
Perception is not high.
and
Solid.
knowledge is 20.
You have
Good
no
roll,
idea what the captain's talking about.
Vivian.
Now,
I'm gonna switch over to my computer for voice chat.
So,
Okay.
were both of those fails?
The first one was a success, the second one was a fail. The engine
All right.
just appears as warm and comfortable as it's always been, purring like an adult.
All right, so that was a smart fail then. Okay, so she's gonna say, well, I'm not sure exactly what you're talking about in the engine room here. Looks like an engine though.
Bang. Alright, well,
How do
I can go take a look at it. Come up here to pilot station. I can give you over how to keep.
Alright, so she's going to climb back up into that section.
The captain swivels the chair back around to face you, gets up as straps that hold their lower half down. Alright, go ahead and sit down.
So she'll take a seat just like he was. Convenient that we have the same body type.
Very. I would have to reconfigure every time iPads have to fly. Anyways, as the straps kind of latch over you and pinch down to place, swivel back position on its own. Alright, real easy. See that steering wheel in front of you?
Yep.
If you back on it, the front of the ship is going to point up. Push once, go down. Pull it right, roll to the right, pull it to the left, left. And turning the steering wheel itself fires side thrust, make it shift side to side. And then you've got the pedals in front of you that shift it up and down. I would have configured it a different way, but that's the way the sister has it set up for someone, and I don't know how to change
Almost entirely because they don't know how to change it.
I see. That makes some sense.
it. Alright.
Uh,
That
I
little,
think it's probably because it's configured for a biped.
it might be. Okay, so, see that little green crosshair in the middle of the glass there?
Yep.
That's gonna be the center line, that's the center of the mass of the ship, and about where it's going to push the ship to go in a path. Not perfect, but it's. You're aiming at that blinking light right there on the top of.
Alright, so I'll just keep it pointed at that.
Pretty much. We're on a axis rotation around the station. Has been some reason. Why has everything been?
Because it
Speed.
is space.
I?
Anyways,
Alright.
keep it pointed there. I'm gonna on with thunder isn't the end of the world, but it could lead to something much. And the captain, and in the corner of your vision on one of the little screens, Joki guy head in from off back out.
Well, Vivian's going to do her best to keep the ship in place. Hi, kitty cat. Hi, kitty cat. You're affectionate again.
Everybody has cats.
Yes, you
Yeah.
do.
Wow.
Earlier, I started scratching her chin, and she just drooled all over my hand. I'm like, oh, thanks.
Really enjoyed that.
How do you spell ether?
ETHER.
Ether as in like aether.
Ether.
Not
The
like
ether.
lost in the ether of the
Yeah,
cosmos.
ETHER.
We're like Ethernet.
Being lost in the aether would be much.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jade, you clicked on text document.
Yes.
Okay. That's what happened on that document.
Yeah, flu.
Fluorinating agents are scary. Look up CIF3, chlorine trifluoride. It's used in semiconductor
Is
manufacturing.
Dolan talking?
No.
No.
Who's talking? They're I can hear something
Jade.
very quiet in the background.
That's
No, I'm
Jade.
talking to myself while I read it. It's the
There's
most
so
vigorous
quiet.
fluorinating agent known. It's better oxidized actual
There's a foot sticking out from that cat. Hi there.
contained in
Oh,
steel
was
or
it?
copper containers that have been scorched with a fluorine gas, so that the inside is coated with fluorine. And if that thick, few atom thick coating ever gets scratched, just start running and don't stop till you're far, far away. As if it wasn't fun enough already, also creates highly toxic hydrogen fluoride gas. So anyway, that's why nonstick. That's why a nonstick pan doesn't stick, because the fluoride is holding onto the carbon like a greedy little explosive gremlin. Uh, Captain, it looks like they were doing
The
something with
concrete is on fire.
I found a document about a chlorine trifluoride.
That just sounds spectacularly reactive.
Thanks to
Oh,
Nazis.
absolutely.
And that would actually be the response you need, because the captain is away from any location to respond to you right
Yeah.
now.
Oh, hello, Vivian.
Hi, the captain's checking on the engine real quick.
Okay. Well, I wonder if they have any kind of ports I can download this info. I doubt it because this console is archaic. It's like 1,000+ years old.
You're okay. Shut up.
Even so, I would not recommend plugging into a strange, abandoned space station or whatever.
Realistically, I don't think they physically could.
Yeah, I don't
It's
think I can because
Even
this
if
was.
you could,
Yeah, you're right, but I don't even see a
I would
USB
not
drive.
consider it a trusted network.
I don't even see a USB drive. I swear,
Tintin would not come to this place again for my own mental health.
if these things use floppy disks, I'm going to be very upset.
Give a
What's
roll.
wrong with the disc being floppy?
Because it is so outdated, I don't know if anybody has the technology to translate it from a floppy disk to what we have.
Well, you're outdated,
Aren't-
but you don't hear us bitching about that.
I am not out. I
Don't
have
those
speed.
just? I rolled a. I'm gonna roll a knowledge thing. See if Bird knows anything
Okay.
about specifically about old storage media. Looks like a 61.
So, at some point, Terrans had visited your world and quickly got into quite a lengthy debate with a Terran over insane practices of their storage. Like
Well,
making a magnetic disk that spins at such that it will actually take itself apart off balance slightly.
well, I mean, maybe there is some form of like what is it? What do they call those things? Maybe a hard drive? Ooh, no, the oh come on, what's it called? Do you have any of that magnetic tape stuff? I mean, if it's super old, even by your guys' standards, it's gotta have you gotta have something like that laying around.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Reel
look
to
through
reel, that's what it's called.
Is it the sound of Jade's soul leaving their
Wait,
body?
what did they? What did they say?
reel to reel. I'm sorry, I think I just coughed up a
I
part of
thought
my
it
soul
was
when you heard that.
called. Wait, what was the word? Aluminium.
I don't think that's the same stuff, but also that's not how you say that.
Well, you know what? Why don't you do something useful and enlighten me on how to say it then? Huh? Or yeah.
Well, then again, I guess you're not from the same area, so Yeah,
Jay,
call it whatever you
will
want.
look for like
I
some
will.
kind of storage device slot, like either floppy disk, USB,
Thankful that I
or
even speak
anything.
human languages.
Just to date myself here a little bit, I actually had a computer that had uh, a 3.5 inch, as well as a 5.25 inch floppy drive, as well as a tape drive.
Dude, that play Doom?
Yeah.
It do play Doom. That's the thing.
It could play, I'm sure. If I don't think I had it, but if I had it,
Somebody would make it. That's the
Uh,
best part.
The
74
Turing
total.
test, can it?
I had a friend literally ask one of my Android characters that, and then they were out there standing when I threw them out a window.
It's like, yeah, no, that's fair.
they're like,
Yeah,
"No,
those were literally their words. Like, that's fair.
But
Yeah, Jade?
74 to see if there's any kind of like storage media slot.
Ooh, does this
Alright,
Quote unquote storage media.
mark a fail.
Ah, okay.
You're looking around and everything's pretty besides light out tray. If there is some kind of like disk jack, any other slot imp and extract data, then it's not immediately obvious.
I would like to look for any physical storage media. 91 is my
That's like
perception
just
roll.
around.
I'm secretly hoping we find like an old like fucking like 1 GB fucking HDD somewhere that's just like 140-pound box.
it's a giant drive that's like a small amount.
No, I'm just looking for really anything that I might be able to pocket and take back to the captain as, parents like purchasing their old stuff. So maybe it's something that we could, get on the contract.
Okay,
Nosy.
that's a success. And you're crawling around, managed to get into that leg space where uh beads are dangling and wedged behind one of his an old cassette. And when you pull it out to look at it, it has a cartoon drawing of an astronaut with a brain in the helmet, and its brains do not blast off by Lapfox.
Me. I found a thing.
Ooh,
He
she's
immediately
gonna
puts in backpack
she's
after
gonna look
showing.
down. What'd you find?
Aside from the fact that you got really pretty thighs, I have this.
Oh, thank you. And oh my god, that we're gonna
Finders
have fun.
keepers.
Well, no, I'm saying we're gonna have fun trying to find someone that's gonna have something to play that.
Listen, there are people in the universe that can tolerate my existence. I'm sure there's someone that can understand what's on here.
She's gonna look at she's gonna click on the blender thing. She's not gonna exit, she's gonna minimize, and she's gonna open up Blender.
Oh my god, it takes a whole minutes to open the default.
That's literally how long it takes.
Yeah, it is.
I tried it once and it broke my old all-in-one PC to pieces with its dumbassness.
It is a very RAM heavy program, like 48 gigs able thing autogrid dense.
I like how my Russian unit in this game just drinks vodka while they shoot from the back of their vehicle. Like they just sit in their big ass mech, just drinking the day away, just
What version
while
of Blender?
shooting.
This version?
Version 3.
Bird
No,
is return.
no, version 3 is actually like friendly. I'm thinking about like 0.8 quality of life update.
1.5.
God no, you don't
Huh?
want 1.5. You do not want to be using that version.
1.6.
Like
Tolerable.
1.8 is probably a good version for timeline for stuff that's here.
Just Vivian could probably hear Jade. Oh my god, it's so slow.
I think she was
Fuck.
having a chuckle at that.
And Raven could probably hear it too. These computers are so slow.
Are you
Well,
gonna
if you had
do
upgraded it when they told you to and you kept it up to date, I hear
This
that actually helps
computer is
things.
over 1,000 years old, Raven. I wasn't even born when this
How
thing was
would we
made.
even update this? Would we have to use an archaeologist?
Probably. I remember hearing someone talk about vacuum tubes and resistors and transistors.
How the hell do you fit a vacuum in a tube?
it's complicated, but
It's
we
weird
probably need a
pairing bullshit.
technologist.
Humans
Honestly,
are weird.
we'd
But I
probably need a
respect you.
technologist.
Just pats the back of the struggling Jade.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And
Did you forget to update Adobe?
Gesundheit.
Adobe hasn't been used in forever. Adobe got cut off in the mid 2020, like the mid 20s.
That was almost 200 me's ago. Wait, no, that was more than that. Hold on. Is it true in remembering his age? That was almost 2,000 me's ago.
so Jade thing that every
What's that?
Delete the box.
Make a deal with Satan.
I
To
mean
get it
most
to
of
go
those are
faster.
true.
Listen, if there's anyone who can make Blender work slightly better, it's probably Old Scratch.
She's gonna.
got this.
He uses SFM.
She's just gonna go into the
No,
files.
no. Old
See if
Scratch
there's
is
any
old
save
school. He
files.
uses MMD.
Alright, so going into the old files. Then
Excuse me.
Don't delete Win32. I was told that was a bad idea when messing with old
Delete the
computers.
system 32 or 42 file.
nah, this is
If
the
you get the
fucking
reference,
future
I love you.
64 now.
No, I
Oh,
was talking. You didn't get the reference. I'm sad.
Hmm.
42. The meaning to life.
God.
What files are there? Like, are there any file names for the saves on this Blender?
Let's install the dice. Data.
Oh, yay. As a piece.
Giggity.
Ugh. Dirg.
Oh.
Less than 48 hours.
Ah,
Oh, wait, Ken, did you pre-order the deluxe edition?
Yes,
Okay, then you can get Osteos Striga. It's only for people that pre-order deluxe.
I know.
Everybody else has to wait a year. Peasants. I, I hate all the Latin guns in Destiny because people that know I speak Latin are like, "What's this mean?" It's like, yeah,
What does Australia mean?
because I tell them what it technically means, but then I have to give them the disclaimers. Latin is a contextual-based language 90% of the time, and these are written in ecclesiastic Latin, and I'm learning classical over my ecclesiastic, so they're almost the same. They're different. Just, eh.
Okay, there's a file. There's only one, apparently. One file called Project Skyri.
She's gonna click on.
Base elevator question mark?
That's a good guess, because this is the scene that opened.
Space elevators.
It looks like
Clearly all owned by America. See, look, that little picture right here, American flag. Headcanon. Can't stop.
It looks like. Hey, this looks like old plans or an old model for space elevators,
Or very intricate suicides.
or someone decided to flaunt all their money and make monumentally, extravagantly tall skyscrapers.
Well, you humans are literally prone. Hello, my world built for the amusement of your people.
You
And
know,
then
I
they
can
all
kind of
die.
appreciate this. If you like, because the tall structures things, I get down closer to the sky
As,
is better usually.
as the trader once
Well,
said, when
I
you've
don't think
got
you.
fuck you money.
Yeah, but if someone was to build these, then they must have literally invented money.
Hmm. Who would have done that?
Don't know.
Look everywhere.
The only, the only thing that I could think of is someone named Star.
Reach for the skies. I don't know.
Jade into the skies.
I
Wait,
private potato. I fucking love that, by the way.
hey, did you, Jake? Did you say Star? I've heard that name spoken about before I left home as well.
Yeah, it's not important.
I'm. What did? What if those? We're gonna be look stupid if these are just like very intricately massive middle fingers that somebody built to like they're. What if like I can see a human doing that, like you how because all the stories I've heard of your people before, the whole war thing.
Mhm.
There was apparently a human in ancient times who built a giant statue of middle finger in his ex-wife's yard, her backyard, in his yard, and it's just to flip her off every morning. And
Yeah,
I could see a human doing that, building a heaven-reaching middle finger to flip off someone on another planet.
and I know that there's a story from the theological studies of humans building a tower to try and reach heaven, but then the god struck it down and split up the human language so that they could never cooperate again.
Why would you start a fight with a god? That just sounds stupid.
Humans and their hubris.
Oh yeah, that must
To
be
be
me.
fair, they tried to fight stars. Remember their early experimentation into fusion power?
I mean, then again, my people try to fight sandworms. Some of them win.
Well, those aren't gods though. Those are big squiggly sand munchers.
Yeah, you
She's
watch
gonna.
something consume over 100,000 tons of metal and tell me it's not a god.
That's a fair point. I guess I've
And
never
she
actually
knows
seen
that
one.
this thing is probably bogging
Good.
down, so she's gonna exit out of Blender and open up the one file, the other.
Wait, no. Oh,
Oh man. As
But
soon as you hit the X button, the whole screen kind
uh-oh.
there goes the RAM.
let's
Zitron immediately just smack.
Damn,
Oh.
what was that
what
No,
for?
not you. He just kind of like stunks the top of it because he's heard one time of percussive maintenance and doesn't know if it works.
What happened? The bird heard the uh-oh.
okay, go ahead and get
Jade broke the thing. Hold on, I got this.
No,
Did you try
61.
hitting it?
61. Uh so you hit it and it looks like fail safe saver is an infinity sign with a third poking out of the middle going up.
That sounds painful.
Shake of
It's an
Zitron just
emblem.
shakes the mouse. Wake
she's gonna.
up.
Hmm. Does
Eh.
Jade know anything about this symbol?
Um Go ahead and roll me a knowledge check.
Yes. Do a
Knowledge.
song. I still have that little video clip if you want it, where
What
that
is that?
guy's just
Smarts.
knowledge.
Yeah, smart.
Yeah,
Okay.
Knowledge.
yeah, I have that where
No,
he's just in his garage,
knowledge.
just knowledge.
44.
44. I got a 1, which
Ah!
that's fair dice. I'm pretty sure everyone would know that's a P. It's
Yeah.
it's the new age version of Kilroy. Because you know if they can
Yeah.
get to a spot and they think it's secret, they're gonna draw a dick.
Yep.
So it's sort of like this morale boost and scare tactic whenever they're at war, where if they're about to die, they'll draw this infinity symbol shape so that other soldiers know that there was a human here, and other aliens get kind of shook up that a human got so far into their back lines.
So would Jade have ever seen this while she was in
With
the
a
Terran
1,
military?
yes, you'd be well aware of this trope.
Dick.
And Jade's gonna snap. Oh, I know what that is.
She's like, that's a penis dot gif.
This is pretty much it's like a penis. But
Oh my
soldiers.
god, what is a humans and dicks? You guys are very infantile, you know this, right?
So, have you seen my nipples?
Yeah, I know one of them's got a little sideways slash in it.
I know, you bitch. But no, soldiers would. It's kind of like a morale booster and a fear tactic, because if a Terran soldier knows they're gonna die, they're gonna draw this, and it'll kind of like shake up the enemy, knowing that hey, Terran's got this far. We're fucked.
Well, so far it looks like the shoe has been on the other hoof.
Yeah.
'Cause,
She's gonna.
and they'll look around. Scoreboard's looking great.
Well, isn't there an old adage that a human's worst enemy is itself?
Yeah.
Or gravity.
Gravity is everyone's own nightmare. That and fungus.
And poison.
They are always
You
there.
can
They always
fly.
win.
And fire. And high amounts of pressure.
Vivian's fireproof.
That is true.
Speaking
Anything-
poking holes.
Anything sharp and pointy.
I am a
the
human's worst
captain
nightmare.
comes back, rubbing their hands with rag. I didn't see anything wrong. Go ahead and hop up if you can.
Alright, I'll go back to my station.
Bird does a scrack and pokes the scan button.
Yeah.
Just pokes it with a beak. Beep.
The most entertaining part of their job. Oh. Okay,
It
so you
works.
scan and aha. Interesting. There's about taken in the control room and just the control room. And they don't go away.
Hmm.
That's
You
in
guys-
addition to the
Ye-
idiots that are
I was
already
supposed
there.
to say, I wonder why there are 3 in the control room.
What a mystery!
It's a mystery.
Yeah.
Hey,
I could have totally
guys.
just kept going with that, just to be like, yeah, the bird's kind of going crazy.
So,
But no,
you guys should
there's
introduce
thick
yourself.
signal.
And Jade, what do you mean? Introduce
Yeah, hi,
You-
I'm Zitrid.
Are you guys just? Yes, I am Raven. Hello. Did you guys say hi to the other 3 people in the room with you? I mean, obviously. I mean, you already bumped into some like a little while ago, and they seemed kind of, I don't know, grumpy.
Jade's gonna quickly spin around in the chair to see if there's anyone else there.
There.
There's nobody in here except us.
My
Wait.
scanny thingy lied to me. Captain, it lied to me.
No, it
Hey, you lied to me about it lying to me. Look around better.
She's gonna get out of the chair and look around while the computer sorts itself out.
the biological scanner can't lie to you since it's quantum data.
Oh, look on the quantum level, Jade.
Yeah, because
Perceive.
humans can just because Terrans can just perceive infinity.
I defy you to prove me that there is not historical precedence for that.
Well, I mean, you got laid up titties. I don't know what else you got going on. And I refuse to remember from the last time you told me,
Kind of
so there's
reach a
that.
hand out to see if anything weird happens.
Little left, little off to the left. Little more.
Eh,
Little more.
eh,
One more. Right there.
eh.
You should be grabbing roughly where its dick is.
Damn.
Okay. When you do reach out and eventually contact where one of the signals is,
Mhm.
you are overwhelmed completely with final desperate moment of a dying Terran. You can experience the last 10 seconds of their death as all of the air in sucks out, and they're just there suffocating, knowing that they're going to die, trying to fight against their own body's panic at attempting to survive, and resigning themselves. And it's an incredibly depressing, at least that's the way this individual
Does
experienced it.
does Jade feel like she's suffocating when she
Oh yeah, it
experiences
feels like it's
this?
happening.
Then Raven could see like her heart rate instantly spike, and the other two in the room could hear.
Calm down.
Hey,
If you
Citroen,
if
take your
you
finger
move
out of her
your
mouth. She can't breathe.
I'm the
Or whatever it
finger.
is that's going on.
if you move your hand out from wherever that spot was, it stops.
And she is going to do that and just.
What just
Oh,
happened?
hey, your vitals are stabilizing. What did you do? Don't put your finger in there.
I felt that Terran's last moments as it was suffocating. It was like
Oh.
all the air was evacuated from the room.
Hey, guys, I got a good idea. Get out of that room. I don't know if it's going to happen again. It looks old.
Well,
There's
I think we've acquired all the information we can, so
wasn't there like one more program on the computer? There was the text editor, the blender, and then something else.
There was coding.
Yeah, and no, there was one more where the name had been changed to something else.
Oh yeah, that's there.
Yeah, well, just gonna see if the computer's working by clicking the mouse once to see if it's working again.
Oh, it makes
So
that gurgling sound.
Nope, not getting anything different on the.
she's gonna look around to see if there's any other blinking lights or anything that indicates what needs to be done in case of this. I shall. 34.
The power within you.
Additional one. Apparently, there's a very bright red blinking light that stands out from the rest.
She's going to push the.
Push the light, unfortunately, it's a diode action press.
Is there like
It doesn't depress,
is there
but
like a
you
little
do.
light hole under it or something, or above it or something?
There appears to be a sort of plot, like a key would go into.
Well, looks like we can't get back into the computer without some kind of key.
damn.
Hold on a second.
I'm holding.
Hold tighter. Don't let go.
Don't let go. What are you doing, Mark?
Stab him
Oh, you didn't notice my pins before?
in the titty.
Him?
It is a simple request.
But does the key look like it's like a key card or like a turnkey?
I think I know what this is because of having computers that age.
It's more like a turn.
Jade's gonna get on her hands and knees and look around the floor for a key, trying to mind the spot where she had the quantum entanglement. Ah, stop playing with my titties.
Okay then.
That's not the time for this, guys. Come on, be mature.
Species. Species. If anyone was gonna do it, it'd be the gremlin.
So do I gotta roll anything to see if I find a key on the ground anywhere?
No, I'm not gonna make you roll because it's not in here.
Okay.
And
I mean, you
All
can
right.
look
Well,
for as long as you want, but you're not gonna find it.
yeah.
I don't think it would do you any good anyway.
Mm-hmm. She's gonna get up. Well, before we get any more information, we're gonna have to find the key. I think we're a system locked.
So, for reference, having had a few computers that did have a physical key like that, I believe the purpose was to prevent the computer from being turned on by somebody who shouldn't use it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, if the computer's already on, you don't need the key.
So you guys are standing around right now.
I was literally waiting for them to get done, so I could go to 25 or the other
Yeah, we're
door.
gonna go to
I'm
room.
curious and nosy.
Yeah, we're gonna go to
What
room
is stabbing?
25.
Motherfucker, shut up! I'm telling them. That's it. Get my knife.
Oh my god! Get my knife.
Okay, so
I'm also getting my knife.
you can't directly
Bad
go to
Energizer Bunny.
25 from 22, but you can go to 19. There's a terminal next
Deal.
to this.
I'll go to 19. Wait. Oh, excuse me. I meant 19. I don't know why I thought 25, but yeah. I want to go to 19, and I wish to type in to do the cycling door to 19.
I'm sorry, I can't do that drive.
Oh, hold on. Please cycle door to door 19. Yes, there was a please used. They don't know if it'll help, but
It helps.
Unfortunately, it is not self-beneficial.
elaborate, please.
This is an extraordinary of
That's supposed to be a reactor.
Oh, he's going to just ask, affirmingly, radiation hazard? Question
Question
mark.
mark.
there is a radiation leak.
Captain, will these suits protect us from radiation?
Uh, uh,
Oh,
no,
Because
not at all. In fact,
there's
they'll
a.
help.
I see.
Thank you
Because
for
there
being
is.
honest all the way, Captain.
Because this next door we're going to, there's a radiation leak in the reactor staging area.
I would suggest an alternate route.
Yeah, looks like we're gonna have to go back and go around.
Well, then, shall we go? They say, and Zitron gestures them to follow up to 17 and to 11 instead. Aha!
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Aha! 11.
And it'll work out. We'll go through 11 to 8, grab the cord, and we'll swing through 14 into 21. And then, along the way, we'll look for something that can assist us. And if need be, we'll return to the ship and then try this whole fucking adventure of finding things over again when inevitably ships out from under us.
All right.
Cycle D11.
Head in. There we go. You head into 11. This appears to be a sort of fabrication station. Door going between 11 and 12 doesn't have a terminal for it. Instead, it's just a crash door. And there's a office left top corner with a uh, conveyor belt coming off of it going towards. And all along the back wall, there's shelves with old on it. Got like potatoes that have sprouted and died. You got carrots. You got lettuce. Uh, there's a couple of metal containers that have got some mold growing out from in it. Corner is still a function. Uh, yep, it is still function as has such like uh application.
Oh, Zitron immediately has an idea to see if it can print him a damn camera.
You start tapping on the screen and it starts asking in recipe.
Hmm. Wait, does anyone know how to fabricate spontaneous material?
Nope. Pull up a list of recipes it already knows. See what it knows.
Ah, yeah, that's a good idea. Hold on. And they'll try and access any available recipes.
It knows raw gua, it knows it uh,
It knows pretentiousness. Got it.
it knows fish and chips. It knows American tater tots. It standard tater tots. It knows uh, broccoli, stuffed potato. I I could keep going.
It's just food.
It's just
Looks like it only knows food.
Well, that's not necessarily a bad thing, so we'll put a pin in that.
Yep.
Okay.
See if you can find where it's connected to.
Oh, yeah. I guess I'll get right on that with my electrical eyeball vision. Okay. Immediate begin of the scanning.
all right. Scanning around wherever it happens. Plug. Get
Deal. Hold on. Roll. 9!
like it's pulled or that failed.
I figured, that's why I already marked it up. It's 2 more, and I'll go up by +2!
Oh yeah, you're here too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, do a thing.
Be a good Zappy Bun. Do a search.
Okay. No one asked for his help though.
Wow, so it's only if they ask for it. That's kind of rude, bro. Don't you
Well, then
know
I'm
how
a
this
bit
works?
blind. Could you give me a
Just kidding.
hand?
Alright, there you go. Alright, there you
That's,
go.
I'm little, and you got that whole thing, verticality.
Let's see. Wow. Okay. 47.
47. Okay. That is success.
Dang.
as you're looking over the machine, your hand kind of brushes on the side of it, and you get the faint thing of how the electricity is flowing through it, and manage to actually follow it if you focus, and find outlet plugged in.
Grade A bunny
It's
right
here.
there.
Blinks.
Because personally, I think we should unplug it, just in case what happened on our ship happens to this one.
Okay. Unplugged.
That's a good idea.
Unplug the.
Yes.
Where are you standing?
What's near me? You told me I went on a little walk beforehand, so
Still by the machine, but there's room to, like around. If you're right in front of it, then you might get tapped.
I don't know what that means.
Means you're gonna get hit in the knee. How close are you?
Oh, I'm as close as I should be. I mean, maybe.
They're just
We'll just
kind
say
of
I'm in
probably,
front of it, just because I don't
my
know.
case is probably like 2-3 feet away from it. You know,
I mean,
arm's reach, but not like, let me just put and cup this thing.
Electricity is his game. He would know how to deal with electricity, so he wouldn't be stupid
Very true.
with electricity.
All right. Well,
Character-wise, anyway.
this isn't electricity. If you're standing in front of it, there's going to be a mechanical click, like a magnet disconnecting, and the front end of the is going to flip out suddenly, like a cassette player, and the panel is going to forcefully impact these, and inside of the tray that popped out is one of those brain boxes.
Hey,
I'm going to kill whoever put this way. Life.
right,
Okay. I'm fine.
we found one of the brain boxes.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm
Hooray for
fine.
a happy
I'm
accident.
fine.
We are back.
I'm fine.
Okay.
There's just a growing scree noise coming over the intercom before yet another scan goes out.
Let's just one signal in right in front of the fucking door that goes to 9. That's wonderful.
Oh, who wants to have a near-death experience?
I have been
Yeah.
placing these random. The first time it's been
I-
inconvenient.
Let me guess. It's somewhere we need to go.
You guys said you needed to go to 9, right?
Yeah.
Did you want to go first?
Yep. I already had one near-death experience. Fuck it.
Well, just remember, if you keep moving, it shouldn't affect you too bad. Just don't fall over.
Is there a terminal to open the door to 9?
Sure is.
Well, she's gonna go ahead and open the door to D9. To cycle the door.
Bird is enjoying this. Not because the people that he somewhat knows and has a slight growing connection and fondness of they're being harmed, but because he knows it is causing them an inconvenience and an internal torment.
And we're gonna wait until Zitrun gets back before she goes through the quantum death spirit.
All right.
Don't we need to take the brain thingy?
Scoop your fingers into it and pick it up. I
Is
mean,
it in a
don't. But
case?
Yeah, it's in a case. It's got like handles on one side.
Okay, well, Jade will pick
Okay,
this.
that's what I was like.
I'm glad we just don't have to carry a brain around in goo.
Just fingers embedded in the fold. I hope this isn't doing too much damage.
It
well,
does this
being that it was a purpose-built brain, it might have some of that weird quantum connectivity thing going on.
does it tickle want to do this? Tickle, 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 tickle. just in the top crease of the brain, like where the two lobes connect to each other.
Don't put your dick in that.
I don't have a dick.
I do.
I don't know. You've got weird flashlight titties. You might have a dick.
Well, all right, here we go. And Jade will be the first one to step through the door
From 11 to 12 or 11 to 9?
to 9.
9. Okay. Step through, and
Electrocution!
what you get a memory of not a whole lot. It's mostly sound. Hear an older woman kneel down next to you and ask why you're not drawing, and you look up and there's this blurry figure for you, and you say, "Because I don't know where the colors are." And so she brings over a box of crayons and uh, just for you to pick something out. You ask for the green, and you can't really what you're doing, but you have a vague idea of where the heart picture is that they've handed you. You're not really sure if you're staying within the lines, but you know that you're at least drawing. Then you ask for the blue, draw the blue sky. You ask for the yellow, draw a sun. And then you ask for the black, and you color it all in on top of everything. And the woman, sounding concerned, asks why you painted over everything. And you say, "I'm painting my blindness, because there's colors."
And
Oh,
would
And
they
that
be able
Rude.
to? Would everybody be able to hear that conversation?
if they walk through 11 to 9, they would also do that. And
Oh, you ain't stopping me.
in 9, it appears to be a sort of classroom, big white on one side and their desk, and you various art projects on the wall. And one of them is a very anatomically correct part that's been all filled in with black. Others have like pictures or words in them. One is of a family all holding hands. One says freedom. Uh, one is of someone's dog.
Hmm.
There's more, but those are the only ones that are of note to Terran.
As Olin walks through this weird holiday hoobity wubbity, all he can say is, "That reminds me of childhood," and carries on.
Dando, give me a second. You're trying to lie down. There's a knife. You tried to lie down on a knife. An uncovered knife.
Cat's like,
It's made of
I
sharp
know. Let me die.
skin. Yeah,
Jade,
probably.
can Jade find the one that she like colored in?
Yeah, on the wall over there.
She's gonna kind
Hey,
of walk over to it and
bitch, I'm gonna fight you over the coloring. Nah, I'm messing with you. You doing my coloring, bitch. Always. Ow, fuck. Shit, butted the shit out of me.
this is weird.
Keep moving. Comes
Hey,
over the mic.
She's
Or over
gonna
the comms.
search the classroom for anything like in the teacher's desk and
maybe there's a
all.
textbook.
Ah, my dice! It ran away again. Fuck.
Escape.
Copy.
Your dice has been afraid of you. What have you done to your dice? What have you been abusing your dice?
No, I haven't
Don't
been
put your
abusing my
dice
dice.
in your butt. God damn it.
I don't use the math rocks as anal rocks.
So you
Math
have
rock,
anal
math
rocks. This is
rock.
good to know. Now I know more about you.
Alright. Perception says 95. What's up, boo?
95, 60. Okay. Um, searching around the what's anything?
Hello.
They poof. Godama.
God damn it.
Yay!
You
God
bitch.
damn it. Turn your titties off. They're interfering with the quantum ghost.
I'm back. Mark was asking if he could borrow the car, and I told him, I'll drive him up to Walmart when we're done.
Okay. So what are you looking for?
Anything significant, like any bags to look through, like if the teacher's desk has a computer, she's looking through the desk, in
Okay.
student's desk. If they're the flip up desks, she's gonna go through the desks and open them up to see what there's in them.
Okay. On the teacher's desk, fucking
Okay, well, I mean, hey.
on
I
the
mean,
teacher's desk, there's different notes about lesson plans, and
mhm.
there's an older looking paper that's kind of crumpled. One of the corners torn amidst assignments that just has this written on it. Aw.
Yeah. What the hell? She's gonna hold on to this paper.
I'll be
Okay.
right back.
That's what Jade finds. How's her experience?
We're good.
I mean, it reminded me of my childhood. That's about it.
Damn funnies.
Trying to think. I think I
Or
know what
blind as a
Citron would
child?
probably do.
No, just him coloring a picture like that. Secondly, how if it's blind, how does it know what colors it was using?
Ah,
Because they can listen to
How
this stuff called words.
and also how could it, and if it was blind, how could Jade see through it?
that's the thing.
Experience.
Blind brain compensates, especially Karen.
Mhm.
They're
Okay.
imaginative.
No, but there's a bunch of different versions of blind. One of them is where like most of your vision is actually blind, still see like lots of color because the less active rods and cones in your eyes are still sending signals to your brain. There,
Yeah.
there's too many versions of blind for me to really get into detail
Yeah.
here for 4 fucking hours.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Jade has found a suspicious bullion around, looking around what
Citron wishes to look for some sort of piece of curriculum because he's curious.
curriculum.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a 13. Hell yeah. Let's go.
Alright. Yes.
Damn
Wait.
it!
No, that's a fail. I'm sorry.
Yay!
You
Forgot that.
made him go through both worlds. You monster.
Did one of the
I
students draw on
forgot
their
which
desk?
way around it was. Uh, okay, so looking around, find a lot of desks, like textbooks on various subjects, like uh different simple early mathematics, language arts, but there's nothing about like a specific curriculum plan or lesson.
Hmm. Wait, is there like is there like, I don't know. I would like to look a little bit more before we go. For really any noteworthy thing, or maybe some piece of old school tech even. Maybe like a ruler, a physical ruler.
Sure.
That would
Give me
be
perception check.
38.
That's also a fail.
Hey, yay! I now have a +2.
Yay!
Despite presuming kept desk through that, or they just have kind of messy stuff that you.
Amber.
Jade is gonna put that paper in the bag. She's gonna check on the vial, make sure it didn't jostle or come loose.
No jostling.
Fine.
Okay. And she's gonna look at the other two. We ready to move on?
Okay, I am returned.
Oh,
This is excellent.
Also, Burr. It's cold.
Oh, good. That means done.
Dabad.
I think it's gonna be cold tomorrow. Here.
Alright, so we're moving from 9 to 8.
Hold on.
On a
And yeah, you're
Tuesday.
going from 98.
Holy shit, that's a long distance, all the way to 98. Woo!
They're not numbered in order, so you don't know.
All right.
Jade's gonna have her pistol at the ready. She's not gonna charge it or anything, but she's gonna have it up with her finger off the trigger and the hammer cocked.
Hmm.
said cock. It's funny.
All right.
Eh,
Scico, 1d8.
Okay.
Stab it.
Don't tempt me.
I know what you want to do. I know what you want to do, but I am away from that.
I know you
Fuck
guys
it.
haven't been going up to the turn. I gotta do it time.
well, yeah, I in my head, we've been going up to the terminals and requesting them to open the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
AI is not gonna let you go anywhere until.
Well, I didn't.
Just walked face first into the door. Bump.
I thought it was
Just
open
like
door
I could have sworn I thought about it.
9 to 8. It's just an open little space right there. I didn't think it had a door.
Oh, you're right. It is just a regular unlocked door.
Oh, there we
Wow,
go.
calling us out on us not noticing that we're supposed to open doors when there's not even a door there.
There is a door though.
It's
Not a
just a
cycle door.
standard door.
Yeah. Standard.
Is there glass in the door?
Is it a door?
No, it's just a pitch. The empty box in the cycle door box with the line that it's a hazard, and then box test it, that but it's there.
Lizard potato.
Okay. Well, she's gonna slowly open the door and, kind of pie inside, looking both ways.
Pie.
This appears higher. Desks and the chairs are much bigger. Setting is more formal. There's actually a digital monitor. Not a monitor. Well, I guess it is a monitor. Fucking digital light that are in now.
Smartboard.
Art that
Is there anything
haven't
on
they
Fucking
moved
love those
past
things.
that at this point?
Oh yes,
No.
by leagues, but they still work.
I know they still work. Like fucking. Oh my god, it was a trip being in high school, going from the fucking
overhead
projector from
projection?
the '80s. Art.
Oh, and well, they make them that way so they're durable because kids are fuckers.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
So, anything on the smart board?
When you enter in the smart board, clicks on, and it says, "Welcome back, administrator. Please provide to them."
And also punish the fucker who drew on me with a Sharpie.
Ah, the truth. The truth shall set you free. Or maybe not. Who knows? It'll probably
She's
get you in jail too.
do a quick like scan of the room to see if there was anything suspicious because she remembers the mother brain box telling that this is where things get fucky.
Did it fucking bud?
Don't
Do
out of
I
court.
hear anything?
What you hear though is something like how do I describe? Like like I don't know, like mukbang, I guess.
Ugh. Just sloppy gorging, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Like somebody digging their hand in a wet thing of mashed potatoes and then just.
She's gonna, keep to the edge of the room and kind of circle around. She's gonna that steady, slow army pace of checking a room, and she's gonna look for where that sound's coming from.
All right. As you're walking around, sound stops, and then some sort of what is 6 legs called? Not quadruped.
Insect.
What is
Hexapedal.
hex? Yeah. A sort of hexapedal creature clambers up onto one of the desks
Mm-hmm.
and bellows out a joke for some kind.
She is immediately gonna start pulling the trigger so that thing can charge.
All right.
Ellen immediately asks as if frightened.
And she's gonna hold still and keep a steady bead on the thing.
I don't know what's going on in there, guys, but you should be careful.
All
We got
right.
a problem.
Okay. Smart boy does have something to say about this.
What?
Mr. Six, oh, it's rude that way to visitors, especially an administrator.
Just that little thing in that core room, that little assembly of VIs just trying to do its best to be a helpful person and not realizing that he's completely, contextually should just shut the hell up kind of moment.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's called Rabin's disorder.
Yeah.
The Rabin disorder.
Uh, Jade, you said you're afraid,
Yes.
afeared,
Yes.
Starred. Severity? Question mark?
holy.
He was worried and concerned about the creature
Uh,
being.
Zitrun, prepared to stab, but cautious about things.
all right.
Because, he doesn't know. He's ready to hurt things, but for all he knows, it could have something in its brain, something that registers, as not dumb animal.
Mm-hmm.
Especially considering what he's been seeing here, it's really warping his perception of the norm.
All right. Charge. Only one that appears threatening. One a thing at it.
Ah, good. I am within 6 feet, so I will stab for you. Don't worry, friend.
Mm-hmm.
Jade.
Okay.
I'm just
That's
scared that one of these days I'm
12
gonna
miss.
roll for an attack and have just a constant chain of exploding dice.
All right.
Knowing my luck, I'm gonna get all the way up to a D100.
I get a +2 to the DE.
What do I roll after a D100?
The CDE.
Victory, because I'm fucking done.
12 plus 2, 14.
That's pretty good.
Good shit.
Okay. It's pretty obvious what it's trying to do. So you managed to dip out of the way entirely. Unfortunately, it has a reaction chasing. I'm gonna need a second 12.
Fuck. 10 plus 2, 12.
10 is gonna be fast. So it dip one way and then you go around it the other way, and it kind of goes getting off of the wall and or as it claws metal. Kind of
Oh, I
a
hate that
grating
sound.
sound. Yeah, you know, the fork on a dinner plate
Yeah.
sound.
Oh, that just made me think of that scene from Ace Ventura. Just
Ah, the plate sequence.
yes. Ah,
He's such a
why?
gremlin.
Oh, I can feel it in my teeth.
Except I guess in this case it would be ceramic on a metal plate.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Word.
Captain, we have contact.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Raven, use your beak. Do the squawk.
Start. Have you guys heard the toucan danger sound? That's the sound he's making right now. Kind of just a continuous alarm noise. Reet, reet, reet.
Is he pushing buttons?
The scans are becoming scans.
Scans.
Just get stokied in the side of that.
Captain just quit. Cause just getting notification, just life form.
just watching it gradually, one scan at a time across the.
I didn't know I could do this. This is entertaining. The beeps get faster.
Not.
You know, you've never noticed it until now, but every time Raven does a scan, it kind of pops up in a chat when bottom left of your video. Now
Please
that he's
stop pushing the
doing it so
button.
fast, kind of going all the way up.
Raven, please stop pushing the button. You're cluttering up the HUD.
You guys have a HUD? That's awesome!
So,
Okay, I mean that was turn. Else now. Done his turn.
Haha.
gun still
Don't
charged.
worry. I shall do a roll for Combat. Yeah, I got this. All right, Zitrun. How far away is it from him? If he's about 6 feet away from Tits McGee over there.
Charge and jump. It's about okay right now.
So I'd have to roll for speed to close the gap. I'm correct, right?
Citron, when I give
All
you
right.
the signal, I need you to jump away from it.
84 on that. And then
Okay.
it's a D6 for the stab. Would this be considered an attack of opportunity?
No, it no that.
Shit. Well, you know, at least can't blame a guy for trying. So it's a 6. Then we go to an 8. Damn it, that's an 8. Then we go to 10, so that's a 6.
Yeah.
So no, it usually stops on the D10. So one time it got up to the 20, and I hope it stays there. Okay.
I want a
Would I
D36.
have an AP bonus of any kind? I don't think I was ever given one. Or would I just kind of be stabbing with what this damage is?
Pretty sure you're stabbing right now.
Okay. Got my ballistic scuttle. I love having that.
Bird has applied another scan.
So that's a stab for 21.
On a Juan, and the thing gargles out. When you draw your dagger back, some frothy fish kind of comes out of.
Hmm. This is good to know.
Uh,
So I got a question.
Uh-huh.
Does it have fur on it?
It has patches of fur. A lot of its body raw flesh.
It's got the mange.
Mm-hmm. Owen doesn't get near it.
All
He
right.
just kind of just doesn't do anything. But he is prepared if it gets near him.
Okay. Uh. Oh. Okay. Ratchet at from Turin.
Oh no.
No, honey, he's my dog. I'll do it.
Ah. Guy has something about the. No, you've been naughty. Stay out there and time out. Time for class. And then thing jumps at G again.
Yeet.
All right. Defense roll, yes.
Eh.
Fuck. A 6 total.
Eh.
Better than 1, trust me. Laughs.
6. Give me a counter grapple.
That's a
Yeah, it's
D100.
got
Yes.
grippy grappies and it's slimy.
54.
Okay.
Kitty cat.
That's a success. So
Yay.
this time it kind of lunges for your legs, tries to split them, and you manage to spread your legs apart in time for it to slide past. But those middle legs kind of come up and hook your ankle and slip you to the ground. You're gonna
Yeah.
take 10 damage from that.
Wait, I'm still attached to this thing.
No, you're not.
You
I
pulled the
stabbed
knife out
it.
and blue. You pulled the knife out and blue goo came out with it.
I never gave you the impression that I didn't want to jack that knife around like a Macarena. Did I?
Macarena. All right.
No, I was thinking like,
That's
wait,
what the
my
puppy
thought
does.
process was hang on and make it hurt extremely bad, and then I was like, wait, I was hanging on. Did I just get? Am I a cowboy?
If you're holding on, you would have just gotten strong enough to do
Yeehaw? Question mark?
that.
At this
Yeehaw,
point,
Chuck Buck.
Jade's fear has turned into anger
Face?
at this
Meet that
whole
plate.
station.
Sorry, that just that thought crossed my mind. Is like, wait, he's not very heavy. It could easily yeet him with it.
So,
That would be funny.
you're still holding on to.
No, we'll go with your. We'll go with yours, but I will still happily try and run up and stab more. The
Uh,
knife is effective. It does not have armored body. The knife will be praised.
Noted.
Fuck! I gotta roll speed again, don't I?
yeah, you
God damn it! 43.
Get them little midget legs going.
40.
Leave my
That is
legs out
20.
of this. Alright, you bastard. You leave my legs out of it.
You just yes, a notification pop up in your HUD again. Boop. In case you didn't see where it went.
God damn it.
Jade, we can clearly see the thing attacking us, Raven. Thank you.
I just love that. In the middle of the fight, just Raven has initiated a bioscan. Oh my god, that is the greatest image ever. All right, And now I do the more stab, yes?
Range stab. It's
Ah,
also
God.
close now.
Oh,
Okay.
good. Bunny.
I stopped on a D8 this time.
Aha.
So we got 13.
Wait, did she get flipped face first or back first?
Face.
Okay, good.
Face, meat, deck,
Oh.
deck plate.
Ah, God, your nose. Oh, it's like getting hit in the face with a door.
But the
Okay.
door is the entire station.
The station-sized oof.
Okay. So
That's why she
go to
is.
stab and it up into the air, flipping around and grabbing onto the tops of one of the desks, embedding its claws. Sound of fake.
Crunch. Scan.
Damn it.
So
I'm-
does the charge thing count for each of their turns, or just Jade's turn?
Just chased. It's gonna fire at the start of.
Okay.
Well, Olin sees the thing being very aggressive and still does nothing. Nothing at all.
Well, then help!
Okay. Olin doesn't try to stab it though. He's trying to just pull it off.
Bunny gonna put
Doesn't
in a
want to hurt
bear
it.
hug. Behave.
Okay, Olian,
Where
describe
are
how
you
you're
going?
trying to pull it off.
And where? Because this is very important for where Jade puts her shot.
Okay. He is trying to basically yank it.
Bye.
It's gonna yoink
Does it
it
have
by
a
the
tail?
tail like a misbehaving animal. They do
Does it have a tail?
Yeah.
Got a tail.
Doing that.
Get
It
them
would have
grabbies going.
spurs.
What did you say
Get
it
them.
looked like? No, you said it had like 6 limbs, but
My head cannon, angry centipede.
So it's got 6 limbs, patches of fur, patches of raw flesh. It's got a sort of kind of a canine looking face, but it's kind of hard to tell. And it's got a almost scorpion like tail,
huh.
and each of its legs in a pointed claw.
I see.
Okay. Still, but not. Now I'm more concerned about grabbing the tail. But then again, grabbing it and being stabbed by it are two different things.
This is true.
Yes, you could possibly be even helping them keep from getting stabbed by the tail.
Yeah.
By
Yeah.
him
So,
grabbing it.
yep. Gonna yank at the tail.
All right,
Trying to get it away.
grapple.
How do I do that? Is it still
Physical.
D100? Oh, okay, just making sure because you said grapple and I was.
Yeah.
What's a grip?
Gerple.
Shackleford, Rusty, Shackleford.
Mm. 37.
That's just barely enough.
Damn.
So you go to grab it, and it flicks its tail up out of your grip, and you kind of grab at it a couple of more times and get a better grip on it. It's the segments are surprisingly slippery, almost like they're covered in oil or something. And behind you hear the sounds were being forced to cycle as the middle section thing as it's hurting. There's also still that scratching sound all around the edges.
Okay.
Again.
Well, I'm throwing it away from people.
You already
Don't know what direction.
and action.
Okay, so but where is the me? Is it me just holding on to the tail? All I'm doing now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Good, fine enough for me.
So where is Zitrun positioned?
On the side of it that is currently knived. That's my idea. I don't know. Fuck, it could be to the right, left, behind it, on its back, under it. I don't know.
Because remember, Jade said when she gives the signal, jump out of the way.
Yeah, see, that's the thing is it moved and fucking, that exists.
Mm-hmm.
Motion.
Yeah.
Yeah, very solid. I don't
Yeah,
know. I
so
wasn't given the combat position. My head cannon is I always revert to left because usually things are slower to respond to the left than the right for some reason because of the brain.
okay, so Citron's on the left side of that's mounted itself on top of the desk. Then Ulyan has grabbed a hold of its tail. Got a clear shot.
All right. Well, as soon as she's able to, she's not gonna get up because she knows the gun's about to fire. She's gonna flip onto her back and get a clear shot on that thing.
Alright.
What do I have to roll for the pistol?
I mean,
For
you're
the
just
plasma
aiming at it, so dexterity.
Dexterity. Yeah, see, I was just guessing.
X. Okay.
I'm glad. I got it right. I was just completely guessing on that one. Yay.
Plus dexterity? No.
Knowledge.
91.
I'm so
Good.
sorry.
Barrel.
That's a fail.
Barrel stuffing.
Fuck.
This is why you should always barrel stuff. I can't fail if the gun is now part of its torso.
Okay, so you aim the gun, takes a couple of seconds
Caster?
to line up, and in that couple of seconds where you're lining it up, it fires, kicks back into your arm, and the laser becomes wide, and it just kind of scorches bird mark onto the wall.
I will still do it. I have plans. I think I might know how to hurt it. It's called massive
Now
trauma.
she's angry because she missed.
I want to. Oh, I can use my size to my advantage.
Hmm?
Oh no, I'm having an idea. Because
Oh,
I
no.
rolled and Zitrun's anger levels are rising. Very temperamental. He's very psychologically unstable. But he can use that to his advantage. Hey, good. Your move, soon to be victim of abuse. Soon to be victim of domestic violence.
She hasn't used her movement, so she's gonna use that to stand up after she missed her shot.
This might be the International Space Station, but this violence is about to be domestic. Sorry. Couldn't help it.
Okay.
Mhm.
And
Stand up. And creature, for its part, is going to turn away from the knife, and it's going to try and fling Ulyan at Jade up.
Okay.
Hit a motherfucker with a motherfucker. I mean, I'd do it. Asuka style.
What do I need to roll for this?
Depends on how you're gonna react. It's turning. Turn, and its tail is starting to lift you off of.
Oh,
shock
I
it.
would shock it, but that seems like I can't do that right now.
Well,
I
you've got
mean-
the special conductors in your gloves now.
I've
Grabbing
that's
onto
the thing. But like, if I can do that when this is happening.
I mean, yeah, you can shock it. I mean,
That's
That
a valid
yeah.
reaction.
realistically,
I mean,
you could just blame
because I
all of
remember.
the electricity on it if it shocks Citroen.
Well, you see, the thing I'm bringing to mind is the fact that it's liquid on the tail, kinda.
True.
And that's just better conductiveness.
That's the thing I'm pointing out. So
Yes,
I'll do that.
Yeah, it will conduct because you're physically touching it, and you are the source of the electricity's origin. It's not going to flow back to you. It's going to flow the path of least resistance through whatever the fuck that isn't air, i.e., the thing you're touching.
Mhm.
I don't really know if it would travel up Zitron's knife, which is mostly made out of what is essentially bone, but it might zap his hand pretty good.
It might jump into his hand, but it's not going to zap him terribly.
You get a light
Okay.
buzz.
It's
The
kind of
worst it'll
Then
do.
here's what I'll do.
I mean, it might be beneficial to him. Might make him clinch harder, so it's even harder for him to let go of his own knife.
The electricity is going to take the path around. Probably travel one of 6 legs.
I am. We'll see. Bonus. You're essentially about to light the bug's ass on fire. I like this plan.
How much juice you gonna give it?
This hurts my hit point. 20 hit points worth.
Okay.
So I just had a thought.
Yeah.
Olin is now a different version of Amiko.
Yeah, but I'm
Sort
gonna
of.
let you pet the head.
They both have electric powers. The way Olin does it is different.
Yeah, it is a bit different.
Biological Amako is fuck you. I'm the servant of a god. I can do what I want.
Yeah. Amako is actually just the literal incarnation of a light ball, whereas Olin over here just happens to be able to biologic.
his mom was a bunny and his dad was an electric eel.
No, it was a battery. Remember, you're supposed to keep on the running joke. Jesus. Shame on you.
His dad's name was
It'll always,
Energizer.
Oh, there
it'll
you go.
always
That's
be a
fine.
battery to me.
As long as it's not Duracell.
Spoken from a peasant who clearly doesn't know the superior battery.
Sounds like
Yeah,
someone
good canary.
confused Duracell and Rayovac.
Shut.
Right.
Oh, I forgot. Scan.
Jade's getting pissed off at the scans and this thing and the station.
Okay. Yes. Shot.
Mm-hmm. She is getting very, very angry and wants to kill this thing.
Alright, Dirk, I sent you stuff on Telegram.
Okay. It looks like as you're shocking the thing, it lets out a skittering, and instead of swinging in Jade, its tail kind of slams down into the next table, and it taken a 10 damage.
All right.
I keep fucking odd.
My hit points are now 69.
Nice.
Fine.
Noise.
I know exactly what
Fine.
Woo!
I know exactly what Jade's gonna do on this.
Well, I know what Zitron kind of wants to do.
You guys know how it works.
Mm-hmm.
I do, and that's why gore. Wait, would I naturally have that as a skill?
Because of the horns.
So,
Yeah.
don't you alarm for?
Well, technically, but
He is a polearm.
literally, like
Horns.
warthogs and cervine creatures in the game naturally have it because they have horns.
Tusks and stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Does make sense. Like Vivian could probably
Has
natural claw.
Has it been reworked? I need to double check.
I'm pretty sure it's weapon.
Well, then I will do two improvised attacks, I guess, one for each horn. All right, so first one is fucking goddamn it, it's a 4. Okay. Okay, cool. So that one didn't get out of hand. That horn stopped at the next dice up. Second, god damn it. All right. God damn it. You son of a bitch. Ah, fuck you. All right, we're good. We
Get
stopped on
something important.
12. All right, so we've got 4 plus 3 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8 plus 10 plus 9. 44 damage from goring.
That's pretty good. Tabitha's thing invents off rates and
Hey, 16-inch horns, baby.
some sort
Hey, Bubby.
of purple trailing across. It doesn't really down in a straight line. It kind of turns that sharp 90 angle and occasionally up.
Zitron's vitals are probably borderline on the I'm really fucking angry and I might need a sedation at the rate he's going levels.
Hey,
It's not
Cap.
this thing's fault. He's currently working through some stuff in his head, and this just happened to draw his ire, so he's just outpouring his anger on this innocent abomination.
Raven kind of puts
All
up a hand. Just
it was just trying
hey,
to
Cap.
steal somebody, murder them. It wasn't hurt nobody.
Just kind of holds up his. Raven holds up his hand like, "Hey, so I push the sedate button when they get to this point, right? On the little readout."
Captain, come on, take a not when they're in combat. Take them
Oh,
alone in combat.
that's
Oh,
fair.
if he keeps going, he's gonna enter the rage state, isn't he?
Scam.
Jade is gonna flip the pistol around and hold it like a club, and she's gonna take a full sprint to pistol whip this thing in the head as hard as she can.
All right.
All right. So I need a speed check, yes.
Yeah.
And how far
But
away is
only
it?
one of us would have like
Like
psionically communicated.
Okay, cool. All right, and we get a speed of
Okay.
59.
minus
Damn.
Because all the slippery, slimy stuff all over the ground.
fuckers being everywhere.
Sorry.
So does Jade slip and fall?
You don't necessarily fall, but you, like not have the ability to go anywhere.
She's like, "Ah, fuck!"
Ah, okay. Here it is. Rage. Your attack damage is doubled. Target defense roll result is halved, and you have defense roll. Have no defense roll while raging. Okay. So I guess next turn I'll start rolling a 1d4 to see if it procs.
Okay.
What sort of stuff are you going?
Oh, let's see. Things that he's going through mentally. The constant thing in the back of his head about being a little angry at himself for being dumb and being slightly victimized and hating himself for accepting that. And also just kind of wishing people would die sometimes when they open their mouth because every little comment that's meant positive towards him kind of reminds him of the whole start of his horrible adventure he had early in life and makes him think of the persons responsible, which leads him back to that desire for their death, which then leads him into loathing and rage and depression, which ultimately leads to confused rage. And then soon as someone gives him an out, he kind of leaps on that like this innocent monster. It's something that he can outpour said hatred towards because it's not his fault. This thing it's here, and it's clearly its fault for all the horrible things that happened to him. Literally fucking didn't know it existed like 20 minutes ago, but now it's your fault.
Okay. I'd say.
Uh-oh. Did my internet just die? Hello?
Hello.
No.
Hello?
Still here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I heard you talk, and then I heard that like robotiness, then silence.
Yeah. Sorry about that. My brain cut off.
Oh.
It's
It
because
happens.
it was trying to predict the future, and then it remembered that fucker here.
I have so much of a jumbled mess on my roll right here. Jesus Christ, my roll history is disgusting.
Isn't that what you want?
I mean, I do like looking at a bunch of random fucking numbers that looks like I'm trying to code talk, but still.
I'll let you know when you go into rage.
Yay! I am now attached to this monster, whether it likes it or not. Wait till I find a heart. He's gonna find one of them.
Wow.
Alright. Turn. It is going to roll. That is going to
That's
bring
fair.
Pitch along and slam them into the desk.
That's 1000% fair. I'd do it too if some asshole was currently impaling me on its forehead. Fucking face spike having bastard.
Pointing having bastard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Richard, it looks like you're gonna take 12 damage from that.
Yay, I'm back down to 88. Wait, no. Yeah, wait.
I think so. Sounds right.
Yeah, 88.
Yeah.
Shit, I just got back up to the 100. Back to 100. Early, before we started, I got back up to 100. And now 88 again. Fucking yay. Ow.
And Julian, go ahead and give me a dexterity.
Okay.
Whee!
Hmm. Oh, okay. Why am I? Whoa. Those notifications are catching me off guard. Mm. Dexterity?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. What I use to roll requires me to type it out. Oh my. That is a godly number of. It's a 95 before my pluses.
I'm so sorry. Wait, what's your pluses?
20.
Okay,
Just 20.
that's gonna be enough then. Because your natural roll wasn't enough.
Yeah.
But with your pluses, you're definitely gonna be able to hold on. It's difficult because segments, as you find out, are made of shark skin. So when it starts
No.
spinning, it's painful. You're gonna lose 5 hit points, but you manage to keep your grip on it and stop it from impaling that stinger into.
Good. I lost 5 HP.
Yeah. Is there anything you want to do on your turn besides grapple the thing?
I mean, he doesn't want to kill it. That's the whole thing. He just wants to stun it. That's why he put so much electricity, hoping that that was enough to stun. So I don't know what he would personally do because he doesn't want to kill it.
All right, on then. Jade.
Well, she's gonna try again to get some traction and do what she planned to do last time.
All right.
$95?
Yeah.
I am so sorry. That's
Yeah.
best.
Okay.
Oh, you bitch! That is a success.
Okay.
Die.
Minus 30. Grab onto one of the tables and hoist yourself away from the puddle.
Okay, this is good. And her plan was she's gonna sprint at this thing and she's gonna pistol whip it in the head as hard as she could.
All right.
So what do I need to roll for that?
A charge attack.
So
Plus weapon.
okay, so improvised weapons a D4.
Yeah.
I know you're in here somewhere, you little bastards. Come out and face
Set
me.
your dice bag down and press your hand on it.
There we go. There we go. All right, so it's a
This is why
D100
his
plus
wife runs away from him.
a D100 plus a D4.
Well, you already have your minus 30.
Okay, so 5 minus 2, that's a 63. And then the improvised weapon roll. Hold on, let me grab this. That's a 4. So does it go up?
Yeah.
6. A 1. So 5. Okay, so 63 and 5. Fuck.
Remember how to do charge attack, right?
Maybe?
I still have the old equation, but I know it's outdated now.
That that equation is very accurate.
Yes, it was. I literally simplified everything.
So it was the speed
Normally it
plus.
was speed plus velocity. No, I'm not even gonna get in there because there's a new one. That you no, the one that you use now. I'm not.
Oh. I thought
talking about there's a
physicists
one
had
different. Little,
decided there was a new way to calculate velocity.
I mean, fuck. There probably is. They just don't know when to stop.
What was the equation for the new one?
Here else, I'll find it.
Wasn't there the one that we're using basically speed minus the distance traveled plus whatever your attack is?
Copy things. Paste.
Okay. Okay. And you said it's about 10 foot?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I just need to subtract 10 from 63.
Whatever
53.
asshole decided to reset your mobile browser on Chrome every time some little punk ass motherfucker's ad pops up at the bottom. I hope your mother got her toe stuck in a vacuum cleaner and you had to humiliatingly get it out while naked.
Why are you?
It's literally forced onto the phone. And no, I'm not using Oprah. She's weird and old. I'll use Opera though.
Wow. All I have is the word wow.
Okay. So it's speed and any bonuses minus the distance. So also it'll be plus 5 because of improvised weapon. Okay. So that will be a 58. And she also regains where is it? 2 HP since she sprinted 10 feet.
Oh yeah, you are.
Yep.
All right. Damblage, fucking mash all it.
Just the drink can hear the very angry Jade just.
It's less of a pistol whip and more of just a pistol that happens the way of your punch.
Mm-hmm.
And that's about when the door opens. More of the things start crawling in. And
Good.
now
I had a
you go into
prepared idea.
rage.
Yay! Perfect time to unhinge myself from this. I was saving this object. My initiative in anger is just. You kind of like his idea here, by the way. That lever of his is still metal. Okay, remember that.
Huh?
And so what Zitrun is gonna do is he's gonna take his handy giant bottle of ethanol that he's had right here this whole time.
Huh?
He's gonna spark the lever on his fucking horn aggressively until he can catch it. And then when he finally gets a flame, he's going to try and not even this isn't even a throw, by the way. This is I'm gonna run at you and throw this at you. He wants to aggressive delivery of a flame weapon.
Okay, I'm gonna say
I
it takes
have
a turn to spark it.
deal.
Take another.
It's your turn, Olin. Protect your protect your psychopath. He might be the only one that can survive a mortal wound.
Oh dear. Geez. After seeing the three more joining in, looking angry, he understands why they're angry. I mean, who wouldn't be? Your friend just died in a very terrible way. Maybe they weren't friends, but they're same species.
Protect your friend in the name of our species' honor.
So he's just gonna sigh. Well, I guess the best way to help you is to kill you. So he's gonna try to kill the nearest one with his knife. That's all I can think of.
That's fair.
Fair.
Okay. Let's see here. I gotta roll. Okay.
Okay.
I rolled a 1.
Go to stab. Then your wrist feels really funny, and it just takes all your focus onto your weapon. Because you know that funny bone feeling that you get? Yeah.
Not very funny.
No,
It's quite depressing.
and all he has an internal monologue in his body restraining him from killing things. This one time.
Clearly, that's exactly what's going on. Nobody asked you to help, obviously. That's why your body is rebelling.
Well, Jay, that's pretty much on you because it turns. In hindsight, probably looks. He's having a moment.
Well, she's gonna, since she's not gonna have enough time to charge another shot on this thing, she's gonna pull her knife out.
Yeah.
And she is gonna go and do another stab at one of the creatures.
They're a fair distance away.
Okay.
Alright, Dice.
Speed is key.
Did.
Dice, this is the only time I'm gonna ask
Does
you.
physicality count into speed?
No.
Oh, no, then 66.
Nice.
6 minus 49. Ivy, what is that?
17.
Thank you, Ivy. It's 17.
So I lent the brain to somebody else.
Uh, that's gonna.
Fuck!
Oh, and that's the end of the session.
Pretty much.
Aw. I want to at least see if I could successfully do my thing at one of them.
No, it's a dramatic thing. You're sparking highly flammable fluids. Jade is running at the creature that have just now scratched their way through the door. The VI is over there saying something about students, and Olian trying to do something without somebody asking them. It's the perfect time to end. and and then in the final moment, Raven has initiated the bioscan.
No, those constant bioscans are pissing Jade off. Just more and more each time she sees one come across the screen.
But once again, not a whole lot for people on the. Not that the VI isn't having their own epic fight with the station ice units, but like I can't exactly describe that and you guys at the same time.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I'm gonna head off. I'm going to Walmart.
Okay.
Oh, are you? Oh, okay.
Oh, my friends, and also I'm gonna be drinking tonight, so expect a drunk candy cane to be on a PlayStation later.
Okay.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye
Oh
bye.
my.
Catch you later.
Bye.
I think I'm gonna hop off of here too.
I think I'll hop off as well. I got work in the.
Everybody need to
And I'm
hop
a
off.
bum. So I kind of do that all the time.
How about that? Bye bye bye.
Sorry, Les. I gotta hop off.
Jump. Don't be cold.
It'll be cold.
Real cold. I'm gonna be sage. It's just mad time.
At